everyone, we're back again for another Flosstube update. My name is Rocío, my handle is Cocohama Stitchery, and we've got Gaspacho coming in to make gremlin noises and play with his toys while I'm recording any minute now. See, what did I say? Any minute, because I started talking to the camera. I hope everyone is having a great post-market. I am having a wallet hangover. I bought quite a few things at market. Hi Dad. Sorry, we're adding to the boxes of piles. Boxes of piles? Piles of boxes at home. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm sure you'll get to see all of that soon. I fly out to San Antonio next week, which means definitely one empty suitcase, possibly two. So I'm all moved into the clinic, incoming. I have my shelves up, my books are up, toys are up. You can skip to the stitching by clicking the timestamp below. We got a dog butt. So all of that is good. We've been picking up a little bit, but I've also passed on a lot of my people to my assistant. So yeah, it's been kind of, I don't know, steady, not steady. I got a lot of stitching done because my husband was out of town 2 weeks ago. My frat girl life, I think I talked about my frat girl life. So I have a finish, and I have a new start, and I have very little progress on another project. I was attacked by a Tupperware. That's something that I wrote down, which is important. I had like the Tupperware bottom of like a cake container thing literally fly out and hit me right on the nose. That was not fun. Right, Gaspacho, it was not fun. Not fun. But I'm fine now. So I had this nice little like nick and bruising, but we're good. And then I had blood drawn for the first time in an extremely long time. That went okay. I've been watching some Flosstube. So I've been watching you stretch. I see him there. You're crazy. Cheryl and Colleen stitching with the sisterlies, stitching with the sisterlies. I had a baby chick named after me. That chick died. And they had said that hopefully I'll have a replacement chick this week. Something about a lavender breed of chick. So that's exciting. I hope I get to meet my new chick this week. What else? That's pretty much it. Life update with COVID-19 is my husband's on a travel ban, so he won't be traveling for work, which is good and bad. Dog butt. The reason it's bad is because I stitch a lot when he's gone. And when he's here, I don't stitch as much. Right, Gaspacho? Yeah, right. And then what else? Oh, another really cool thing, and I'll see if I can insert a picture right here. My clinic is doing hand washing, like portable hand washing station outside of the clinic, so you have to wash your hands before, well, not have to, but it's there to basically tell people wash your hands before you go into the clinic. But we have no confirmed cases here. We had a couple that were in quarantine. I really don't even know. They don't tell us much, but from what I can tell, everything is fine. They had a huge like luxury resort commercial center towards downtown that was supposed to open this summer, but the workers are Chinese workers. So because of the travel ban, they haven't been able to come back. So there is a delay on that. So that's kind of interesting. And then what else is super interesting? Oh, the oil. So I don't think I've mentioned this, but my husband is in oil, but the financial part of oil. And so with the whole oil changes in prices and crazy stock market and everything, he worked basically 24 hours studying the market and all, talking to people and So he's been kind of crazy working. But that's good, I guess. I don't know. What else? Oh, Common Threaded Stitcher is going on. So Common Threaded Stitcher, I'm sure you guys have already heard about it on someone else's Flosstube. Kia from Kia V Quilting and Nathan from Tech Guy in the Hive. It's Kia's idea. Nathan is her husband. They created the hashtag Common Threaded Stitcher. It's where you post according to a tag every single day. So they're doing it for March. Today is day 9 and it is favorite snack. And so I posted that one, and I posted the one for yesterday, which was my little needle workshop, LNS, for day 8, which is just a day late. It happens. And I think that's pretty much it for all of that. Yeah. So let's get on to finishes. The fun stuff, the stitching part. My favorite part of all floss tubes. So here we have Monster Wonder Whale by Forest Embroidery. I don't know how clear that is. I'm gonna zoom in again. Should be clear. So it's a she for me. She is stitched 1/1 on the 32 count linen with the variegated hand-dyed floss that came in the kit. The fabric came in the kit. And I literally finished this in 2 weeks. Yeah. I stitched nonstop on this. I love the colors. I love the geometric patterns. I love that even though it looks like a lot of color changes, it's not. It's highly variegated floss, which gives the look of tons of colors going in. So it was super nice to just thread your needle and go. I did have to, this house was stitched twice completely because it was off by 1 row. So I had to frog all of that. And, this motif right here was also stitched twice because I had to frog it because it was off by 1. And other than that, it has no mistakes. I frogged and put everything back where it's supposed to be. So this may actually even be the first project that is 100% mistake-free. That goes to show you how much I really loved it. The problem with loving a project so much and finishing it is now all of my other whips are second best because I just enjoyed this way too much. Way too much. But nevertheless, finishing. So FFO, fully finishing. I'm planning on taking this back to San Antonio and going to the framer over at my LNS, Stitches from the Heart, and getting it professionally framed. I have another, if I can figure out inserting pictures, that will be another insert right there. I did another small several years ago, maybe 2014, 2015. And so you'll see it. That was professionally framed, and it was like a little tiny small, and it wasn't crazy expensive, and I loved the look, and I'm actually thinking of using the exact same frame if they have it for my whale, because I'm going to definitely, I was planning on putting him in my office, but I don't know where he's gonna go, but he's gonna go somewhere special. So yeah, that's Monster Wonder Whale, all done. Next. So next would be Macaw. I gave very little love to Macaw. Macaw's even out of the Q-snap because he's so close over here that it's so hard to stitch on Macaw. But I'm working on this half, it's like a 3/4 page. And then I have 1 more row. Technically 2 more rows, but I'm gonna close him out as a square. I think I said that in my previous floss tubes. He's on 18 count aida, all DMC. And see, this is one where I pull it out and I'm like, meh. Cause all of the fun, like I really loved stitching like the eyeball and like all of his colors. And like this page, so even the all black page I enjoyed. I enjoyed the all black page. This page is just like this. It's like just random colors, blobs of color. So it's just meh. But I want to get it done because then I'll start up again, and I think once I work on his wing and his like super bright colors, then I'll enjoy it again and then come back to blobbiness. Maybe I should start blobby and then finish fun. That's probably what I'll do. I'll finish here and then go down here, then here, because these are boring, or maybe like, I don't know. But I need to get him done because my husband, if I work on anything else, it's a conversation. He thinks that I started this last year, literally last year, like in February, and he thinks that it's been 5 years. It's not been 5 years. That's what he thinks. So yeah, Macaw. And then I did a new start, finally. This one is for Athena. Let me get the chart. So, Athena, Goddess of Wisdom, I had put, by Mirabilia, I had put in, oh, I don't even remember which video. One of my videos, I put 2 fabric types, the Beach Walk Opalescent and a random gray. So, I did a floss toss, and then ultimately what I did is this is for my youngest sister, one of 4. So my youngest sister, I asked her at the end, I was like, look, at the end of the day, it only matters what you want. So she ended up picking the more gray, crazy colors, which I think will be fine because she's pretty full coverage. I didn't realize it until I started stitching, but there's not much poking through. So that's okay. I'm okay with a little bit of busyness in the poking through because I know that people had said they were worried about that. So this is a 32 count and we already started. The middle I think is here, and I'm kind of working up this way. So her face and owl is over here. Well, probably much higher, but on this side. So I started kind of working this way because again, if I worked this way, I was gonna run into the same issue as Macaw in that it was gonna be boring. So if I worked up to her face and her body and then kind of dabbled over here, I had a nice little mix of the two. And then I have a little gazpacho needle minder. I don't remember who it's from, but I'm gonna put it right here. And he's holding a little gold cryonic. So I have cryonic here, the number 4 braid, then all of this is DMC, and then right here we have a mix. It's a blended 1 DMC and 1 Karen water lilies. And guys, I love water lilies so much. I don't know if you've ever stitched with silk, but you thread the silk, and people who aren't like Brenda, hi, Dad, hi. When you stitch with silk, it's butter. Oh, it's just, so good. So I was really sad that it was blended with DMC because I really, really, really wanted to just stitch with water lilies. So that was another thing. I was like, man, I was looking for the water lilies, but it's blended, so it doesn't feel the same. And I've got like a mini start, and it's like just colors. So I don't know. I've been telling people because I've been talking to my usual peoples, and I think my Stitchy bug left with the whale. I think I stitched so much and like just so fast that I have like a stitching hangover. So a wallet hangover, a stitching hangover, a market hangover. I'm just, and the time change hangover. It's a lot of hangovers. Just, meh. So this is gonna probably be a really quick video, but I didn't want it to get too far because then it would be too long. I'm trying to think. I go back to San Antonio next week, so I'll probably film something. So like, I definitely want to film at my sister's house. I want to get my Mermaid of Atlantis there. And then I have like a Game of Thrones piece in my dad's media room. My mom has a couple of my pieces. My dad also has a couple of my pieces. My sister has a couple of my pieces. So they're kind of scattered all over San Antonio. So I'll see if I can like record and then insert in the next video. Or maybe do like a little teaser, because the next video will be once I get back. That's gonna be a long video because I have almost 3 months of haul. That includes fabrics, floss, lots of charts, market, Clay by Kim, which, by the way, another little update. I am extremely close to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and on Instagram, but I'm going more for the YouTube Flosstube subscriber count. I was able to snag this guy on a random, not a shop update, it was just random, and I was able to snag him. So I'm going to do my first giveaway. My first giveaway will be this Clay by Kim Shamrock needle minder. Rules, right? So I don't know, and I need to find out why you can't say giveaway in the comments. I guess it has something to do maybe with the way that the app or system works if you pick a winner. But don't say giveaway. Be 18 years or older. Be a subscriber. So you have to be subscribed, because I'm starting this giveaway now, hoping that I'll reach the 1,000 by the time I record my next Flosstube. So that gives me a good little time. But I'm gonna do an early giveaway. Well, I'm announcing it now so that it all works out to ship after. Yes. So, comment below. Gosh, what should, oh, I guess there has to be a word, right? Clover? Comment clover. So use clover in a sentence. Figure something out with clover. Comment and be a subscriber. Yes, those are the two things. And that's pretty much it. And that's kind of as a thank you, because when I started Flosstube, I didn't think it was going to be this big. Is that a good word? And it's been really incredible to see how many people enjoy watching my craft and watching my updates and my life, and it's just been really cool. It's been very different. I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I want to thank you guys, and so that's my thank you. My thank you is to all of you. So yeah, good luck. Good luck, Clover. Yeah, Shamrock. Clover? Shamrock? Clover? Yeah, good luck. Someone had asked me in my DMs tips for how to get Clay by Kim. My best advice and my biggest tips are definitely for shop updates, right? So shop updates, she posts them on her Etsy. You have to check back because she doesn't usually announce them anywhere else. So you have to be constantly checking her Etsy shop and finding out when her shop update is. The time that she says is the update is the time that it is. On the dot. So if it says 6 p.m. Oh, and figure out your time zone, right? So she's in California, I'm Eastern. I think hers is Pacific maybe? I may be making a really dumb statement, but I know that she's in California and there's a huge time difference for us. So we have to figure out the time difference. I start setting up on my computer, not on the phone, not on tablets. It has to be on a computer. Well, these are my rules, right? Has to be on a computer, has to be on good internet, stable, good internet. And usually she'll like sneak peek different things that she has been working on, either on her Instagram or on eBay, and I'll look and see what I want, because the best thing to do is to go in with a goal. So my goal is always just snag one. I just want one, right? So you have to pick your favorite and what you really, really want, and that's the one that you're gonna go for. So as soon as the shop updates, I refresh until I see what I want. I click on what I want, buy it now, and it's a race against time to check out as fast as possible, because usually this one item will be in 9 or 10 other carts, and it's literally racing. It's racing to check out as fast as possible. So storing your information, hitting buy it now, trying to click and get through as fast as possible. So that's why on the computer it's so much more possible to snag one versus a phone or a tablet. But I don't know, again, these are my tips. I don't know how other people do it. I'm sure everyone has kind of like a method to their madness. And then once you check out, so if it was successful, great, right? But if you see that there was error, you already know that it didn't work out. Go back to the main page and do it all over again. And so it turns into this like really quick, you gotta go, you gotta get in, you gotta get out. Yeah. And her shop updates, she literally will sell out of everything I've seen in 5 or 6 minutes. Yeah. Like, it's really quick. My family knows about shop updates. I schedule my life around them. Don't FaceTime me, don't call me, don't do anything. If we have to go out, then wait 5 minutes. So it's like, I make it really serious, and I make it like it's like an extreme sport. And I think I've said this before, my goal is to literally just finish the year. So I want my goal is to get one like thematic dragon piece, because once the year kind of cycles through, then what she does is like, it's not the same exact style, but she'll play off of previous styles of dragons. So I don't want like 5 Halloween dragons. I'm okay with the ones that I have, and then that's it. So I started doing this back September of last year, was my first one, which was the koi dragon that I've shown. He's over there, but I'm not gonna get up and get him. My koi dragon was my first one in September. So as soon as September rolls around, I've pretty much completed the year. And then that's it, I'm out. Unless there's like some super, super crazy, amazing one, which there usually are, which are not thematic, holiday thematic, just her brain is so amazing and she just comes out with amazing creations. And so if it's one of those, then it'll go back into my wish list. And yeah, those are my tips. For random, I have no tips. Stalking her Etsy page, trying to figure out some sort of rhythm. Sometimes like I'll set an alert to eBay, and if she has posted a new one on eBay, chances are she's posted on Etsy. So I'll go. The shamrock was extremely lucky. I just happened to stumble on her page and she had one, and so that was it. Luck, literally luck, no skill there. The skill is in the scheduled shop updates, and it's work, but it's possible. It is possible. You just have to be really quick. And that's really it. Yeah, that's really, really it. Plans. So like I said, I travel. But between now and travel time, which would be about a week, I think I'm going to, I'm gonna work on Macaw tonight. Working on Macaw tonight, I wanna finish this. So I wanna finish this page in the next 2 days. And then once I do that, then I need to start a good portion of, I guess probably here. Start here. And, oh no, that's an unachievable goal. So goal, finish and start in a week. And I also want to, So when I start my projects, I start in the middle and then I travel. So I want to at least travel to her face. Yeah, I want to start and travel to her face. So that's goal number 2. And goal number 3 is not lose the stitchy bug. Not to lose it. So I apologize that this was short and sweet, but, well, short. I don't know if it was sweet, but it was short. But I wanted to give you a little life update, my stitchy update, my plans, get back to San Antonio, travel, stitch some more, and then come back to you guys with a massive haul. I do have one question that you can put in the comments after the giveaway stuff. My haul is going to be huge. I'm foreseeing it. So I've seen Flosstube videos where they put one massive video, right? Sometimes, and I'm not saying that this is going to be me, but I can see how it happens. An hour, hour and a half. Some people are like an hour and 50 minutes, like super long, right? When I watch those, I will break it up. Like I'll watch a little bit of it and then I'll stop and then I'll get back and then continue watching. So that's one idea. Idea number 2 for me is to film and then film like a portion of my San Antonio haul each video. So I typically record like twice a month. Every 2 weeks is about my schedule as of now. And I'm thinking about doing like, I don't know, market haul, and that'll be like just a market haul piece. And then a needle minder haul, and that will be the needle minder piece, or like things like that. So then there's haul in every video and we just get through it. Or the other one is throw all of the haul into one massive video. So what do you guys prefer in terms of Flosstube? Do you guys prefer one massive long video or break it up into thematic sections? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, thank you to all new subscribers. Thank you to all my die-hard frat girl life subscribers. I would not be here if it weren't for you guys, and I love you all extremely much. Wash your hands, stay stitching, keep stitching. There are no viruses in stitching. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. So I hope to check back with you in like little candid updates in San Antonio. And until then, we will talk. No, we won't talk. Until then. Bye guys.